hearts be acceptable now in your sight, for you are our strength and our Redeemer. Amen. Thank Ranny for that beautiful reading. It's in your insert, front and back. It's a long reading. It's a beautiful reading. Story of Jesus healing a man born blind, and he heals him on the Sabbath. And the rest of the passage there is really what goes on after he heals the man. He goes, and the Pharisees say, "Who healed you on the Sabbath, and how did this happen?" And they don't want to believe it's the man, and then he has to bring his parents in, and the parents say, no, this is our son. He really was blind, and now he can see. And then the man goes back to Jesus and confesses before him that he is the Lord. Kind of a 3-act play, if you will, about the man born blind. Well, first of all, it's a great, great miracle. It's one thing to have your sight and lose it and then be healed, but this man had never seen in his whole life. His eyes were probably not formed correctly as a child. So this is a great miracle. It's a great miracle. It happened in Jerusalem because Jesus says, "Go to the pool of Siloam," the healing pool there in Jerusalem. If you go to Jerusalem with me in another year, when I take another group, we'll go to the pool of Siloam, and we'll see exactly where this miracle happened. Jesus does a great miracle to a man who doesn't ask for it. Read the text. Jesus and his disciples are walking along, and the disciples point out this man begging and say, "We know who he is. He's never seen in his life." They believed if something bad happened to you, you must have done a sin to cause it. And so they ask a theological question. Did this man sin at some early time? How can that be? Or was it the sin of his parents that were visited on him? Jesus says neither one. This man didn't deserve this to happen. As a matter of fact, he's been put here on earth to show the glory of God. And then he calls the man over and heals him and shows the glory of God to everyone. This man had a purpose that he didn't even know about in life. A great miracle, a great healing, but it's on the Sabbath. Ooh. Now there were lots of rules about what you could do and could not do on the Sabbath, and of course one of the greatest rules was no work. No work of any kind. And healing, unfortunately, was seen as work by the Pharisees. Now the Pharisees get a pretty bad rap in the New Testament. There were two groups that were very active at Jesus' time. One was called the Sadducees, and they were the rich people. They were the priests and the scribes and the well-to-do, the elite. The Pharisees were more the working people, but they had a very tight and very constricted view of the rules of the Old Testament. They believed that you kept every single one, every jot and tittle, every rule possibly ever made, and if you did that, you were righteous, and if you didn't, you sinned. We might call them the fundamentalists of their day. They believed everything that was written, and everything that was written just the way it was written at the time it was written, that's what we had to do. It's a Deuteronomist perspective. These are the rules. This is what you do. God will bless you. These are the rules. You break the rules, God will punish you. Jesus comes with a new view. I am the Messiah. I can blow up any rule that I want to. The kingdom is at hand. I am the Messiah. Follow me. See who I am. See the way that I live. See the way that God lives. These rules only make sense in light of love for others. He loved the blind man. That's why he healed him. I can do whatever I want to. Well, these two perspectives are going to come into conflict, and that happens later in the passage. You know, no matter what good thing you do, somebody will criticize, right? I had a friend one time said, no good deed goes unpunished. No matter how you try, somebody will find a way to criticize. Well, why are we going to go help those Inasmuch people? We don't even know them. They'll never come to our church. Why do we want to send folks all the way down to Mexico? Why do we want to support this and support that? Man, all we need to... Somebody will find a way to criticize even the best of intentions. Doesn't seem to bother Jesus that much. Bothers everybody else around him. Bothers the Pharisees, the poor parents who get drug into court to say, no, this really is our son after all.